Welcome back to Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles. I have 7 boxes of nickels to hunt, this being one of them. This is the 5th box, Fed wrap box. I did just hunt a box and a half of customer wrapped rolls, but we'll call this box number 5 for 2025. I don't normally number the boxes, and I may not continue, I don't know, but as of right now, this is the 5th box hunted or going to be hunted for 2025. I may do 2 boxes at a time. We're going to be looking for shield nickels, V nickels, buffalo nickels, war nickels, 2009s, 2024s, foreigns, errors, varieties, proofs. We're going to look for a lot. I'm trying to get a little bit better handle on nickels. I'm not aware of a lot of the varieties. The newer dates I'm pretty good with, but the older dates not so much. So I'm trying to get better at that. Let's get into this hunt. I'm going to hunt 10 rolls. I'll bring you in with the finds unless it's something like a V nickel or a war nickel, a buffalo, something along those lines. Then I'll bring you in for it. Be right back. Working on the 5th roll, we have 1941, 2009 Philly. Under the scope, I have a 2016 with a clash die. So you can see Jefferson's eye right there. I don't see much else. There's usually like an eye right in this area. There's a little bit of clashing going on, but not like that. So 2016 clash die. Let's keep her going. All right, those first 10 rolls gave us a 1986 Canadian nickel, a 2009 Philly low mint nickel, a 1941 Philly, and the 2016 clash die. Let's get into the next 10. I'll bring you in with the finds. All right, those next 10 rolls gave us a 1939 Philly, no doubling, no henning. We have a 1940 Philly and a 1947 Philly. We have a 1956 Philly and a 1959 Denver. Let's get into the next 10 rolls and I'll be right back. Very first roll in the 3rd grouping of 10, we have silver. We have a 1945 out of San Francisco. That's sweet. It almost kind of looks like a grease strike under 5 cents there. That's awesome. All right, silver on the board. Let's keep the hunt going. I'll be back with the next good find. All right, the 3rd grouping of 10 has been hunted. We have a 1988 Canadian nickel, a 1940 Philly, a secondary 40 Philly, a 41 Philly, a 46 Philly. We have a 1954 Philly and a 57 Denver. And the find for that grouping was this 1945 San Francisco war nickel. Let's keep her going. I'll bring you in with the next find. All right, that 4th grouping of 10 gave us a 1939 Philly, not a henning, not a double die. We have a 1941 Philly, a second 41 Philly, and a 47 Philly. And we did get a 1959 Philly, which is a little bit more difficult to find. Let's get into the 5th and final group of 10, and I'll be back with the finds. All right, the 5th row of 10 has been hunted. We have a 1940 Philly, 42 Philly, and a 49 Denver. And we also got a 1951 Philly. I'll be right back with our top finds for box number 5. All right, here we go. Top finds, we have a 2009 Philly low mintage. We had our 2016 Clash die. And our 1945 San Francisco War Nickel, 35% silver. So I'll hold these aside. Let's get into box number 6 and see what we can find in that one. I'll be right back. All right, here's box number 2 of nickels for this hunt. 6th on the year for federal wrapped coins. Same thing, still looking for the same usual suspects. Let's get into it. I'll bring you back with the finds out of the first 10 rolls. All right, I'm on the 4th roll, and we've got a 2024 Philly. Let's see if I can get that black off of there. I don't think that's grease from the mint, but 2024 on the board. Be back with the next find. All right, 2 coins. The second coin behind the 2024, I have my first ever cud on a Jefferson nickel. That's flipping awesome. Look at that. I have been waiting and waiting, and this is my literally the first one. That's sweet. What year is that? 1978? Denver. I think that's a Denver mint. I don't know. Let's put that under the scope. That's awesome. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, 78 Denver. Sweet. Got a little bit of weakness down here. Wow. I have been looking and looking and looking and finally have one. It's a good size one too. All right, let's keep it going. All right, the first 10 rolls in box number 6 has already, I think, beaten box number 5 in the first 10 rolls. Let's check out what we did find. We have 2 Canadians, an 86 and a 2000. 2 40s, we have a 41 Philly and a 47 Philly. We have a 1955 Denver. We have a 2009 Philly low mint and a 2024 Philly lower mint, not low like the top 10 low mint. But as of right now, in January of 2025, they are still very difficult to find. We'll see how that changes as the year goes on. 2024 Denver is the one to find. But still, the 2024 Phillies, they've made under, or minted under 100 million. So we got one of those. This 62 is gorgeous. I'm going to check this against the album, but that's a nice looking coin. Whoop. Trying not to get my fingers all over it. But that's a nice shape. And then our bucket list find, we have that 1978 Denver with the cud right at the top of Jefferson's hairline there. That's awesome. All right, let's keep it going. Next 10 rolls, I'll bring you in with the finds. Just finished up the second grouping of 10 for box number 6. Here's the finds. We have 1997 Canadian. We have a 1938 Philly and a 1939 Philly. That is not a Henning and no doubling. We have a 41 Philly, a 46 Philly, again not a Henning, another 46 Philly, not a Henning, and a 48 Philly. We have a 51 Denver, a 54 Philly, and a 54 Denver. And then down here I have a 2022 nickel out of Philly, that I was watching Noob's channel yesterday, and he had shown a 2022 under the scope, which was really sweet, doubling. So I'm trying to find that one. This is the same one, I believe, but it's just a very late die stage. But you can see doubling right up in here, right there. The thickness at the bottom of the eye. Not so much over here. A little thickness on the side of the Monticello building. Monticello, the lettering is thicker. You can clearly see the doubling in United States. If you see like under the T's, the bars across the T, the E, the bottom of the F, the I. This one is not all that great though. Do yourself a favor and go check out Noob's channel. He has a great channel. He does a lot of $half hunts. He does a lot of hunting, period. But he does do a lot of $half hunts. So if you do like $half hunts, go check that out. I try to do them in my area, but I just don't have the luck. Not only with silver, just finds in general. He finds some really cool things. He finds die clashes, double dies. He's found some plating issues on $half and dimes as well. So go check out Noob's channel. He's got a great channel. I will put his description in, his link in the description. And be sure to check him out. Go give him a sub. Definitely worth it. Let's keep this hunt going. All right, so those are the finds for the second grouping in box number 6. I will continue to look for a better version of this so I can give you a better idea of what it looks like, but let's keep it going. I'm hunting the third roll of the third grouping for box number 6, and I just about missed this. I did not notice that we had silver in the roll. I haven't looked. Reverse facing. We do know it's a San Francisco mint because of the S above the Monticello right there. But I don't know. It looks pretty old. Could it be a 42? Did 42 make a San Francisco? I'm not sure. Let's see what it is. Yeah, 42. How about that? All right. 42 San Francisco war nickel on the board. Let's keep it going. Bring you back with the next find. All right, I'm working on the 7th roll from the third grouping, and you may already see it. We've got a buff. Now, it looks like it's probably got no date on it, but it's still a buffalo. Let's see. Yeah, dateless. Has all the feathers. I wonder if we could get a date off of that. No mint mark. It's not a 2013 because the mound is inset. Huh. I wonder. No. I don't know. That'd be very difficult to try to work with. I'm going to go dateless on that one. I don't know, 1930 something. That'd be like a 3 or like a 3 right here. Maybe a 5. I don't know, 1935 possibly. But we got a buff. Let's keep her going. All right, the third grouping of 10 for box 6 has been hunted. Let's check out our finds. We have a 1940 Philly We have a 1946 Philly. We have a 1954 Denver. And a 1956 Philly. We have our dateless Buffalo, possibly a 35, but I'm not sure. And then we have our first year silver war nickel. So it's a 1942 Type 2 San Francisco minted silver war nickel. So let's keep it going. We'll get into the fourth grouping, but this box has been a killer box so far. We'll be back with the next finds. I'm on the fourth grouping of 10 for box number 6. Got some pretty good finds here. The 1949 Philly, 53 Philly, not a Henning, 53 Denver, 56 Philly in torn up condition, and a 59 Philly, actually decent condition. Not bad. More difficult to find. I did get a 2009 Denver lower mint. And then this 2019 Philly is actually really cool. If we check out here, look at the extra thickness in the windows. So all up in here, over here, it kind of pulls to the left. You can see that. Extra thickness in here. All in the pillars. Look at how thick Monticello is. 5 cents is thicker. Kind of tapers off to the right side, so it's much thicker over here and tapers off this way. Look at how thick that T is in the eye. So that's a sweet variety. I think this is listed in like the hundreds on Brian Rybar's W something in the hundreds. E pluribus is fatter. So definitely keeping that one. Let's get into the next 10 rolls and I'll be back with the finds. All right, group 5 has been hunted out of box number 6. We have a 2000 Commonwealth of the Bahamas nickel. I believe that's a 5-cent piece. Yeah, 5 cents. We have a 1940 Denver, a 1946 Philly, not a Henning, 1959 Denver in great condition, and I just held this one aside, a 1989 Philly possibly, just for Let's Look Brad. He likes all these toned coins. This is definitely damaged. It's like probably a chemical tone, but the colors in that are phenomenal. Just for giggles, dude, if you want me to send it to you, I will send it to you. Otherwise, it'll go back. I'll hold it aside for a little while. Let me know what you want to do. I just held that aside. Let me get the best finds for this box, and I'll be right back.